Have you heard about Assembly Bill 284?
No, what is it?
It is a law here in Nevada that went into effect in October 2011.
Oh, and what did the law do?
It protects homeowners from banks that want to illegally foreclose or steal the homeowner's property.
Oh, yes, I have heard of this bill. It requires banks to sign an affidavit attesting to the fact that they have the right to foreclose on the property and all the paperwork is intact. It also provides stiff penalties and makes it a felony if the banks lie and are found out later that the paperwork is forged or fraudulent.
Yes, that's it. Well, since this bill has gone into effect, foreclosures have dropped substantially. Some people in our community do not like this. They think this important homeowner law should be repealed or changed.
Why would anyone, except for the banks, want this law changed?
Well, it seems that because of this law, banks have stopped foreclosing on homes that they do not have a right to foreclose on. This has resulted in a decrease of available houses for sale. Some people don't like this. They think it is the law's fault. They fail to see that if the banks had their paperwork in order, that they would foreclose on people that do not make their payments. They fail to understand that it is the bank's fault that they are unable to move forward legally. If banks had proper standing and were the beneficiary of interest, then they would proceed without any issue. However, it does appear that the banks have been taking people's houses fraudulently and in effect stealing them.
So Assembly Bill 284 is a good thing that protects homeowners in Nevada from banksters attempting to steal their homes.
Absolutely. Thank goodness that we have great legislators in Nevada that have taken action to protect homeowners and stop the theft by the banksters. People need to be made aware that it is not the law that must be changed, but the banks that are breaking the law. The judiciary that has gone along with the crooked banksters and allowed them to steal these houses before Assembly Bill 284 was enacted.
I see. So let me get this straight. Assembly Bill 284 protects homeowners in Nevada from banksters attempting to fraudulently foreclose.
Yes.
And you are telling me that prior to Assembly Bill 284, that the judges in Nevada were complicit and allowed the banksters to fraudulently foreclose on homeowners and steal their houses?
Yes.
Well then, it certainly looks like Assembly Bill 284 is a great thing for Nevada homeowners. I can see why the banks would not like this law, but I do not see why anyone else would be against it.
Right. It does not make any sense why anyone would want to change this law. Unless you were a fraudulent bankster. Please tell your friends to pass this information along.